Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net, still not up. This is my logo. Please feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. There's my work page has a messenger on. A lot of people reach out to me on there. You can find me here on YouTube, of course, and Instagram, I believe. Also, in the last 2 days, I am on Twitter. Because unlike other people, I think Twitter is going to start making money or start making more things happen. I'm not one of these people that thinks Elon Musk is crazy. I kind of think the guy's a genius and doesn't make everything correct, but I do think he's pretty darn good at making things work. So having said that, this is for fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is for May 17th, 2023. And the cards have been a little bit strange for the last few days. I think they're going along the same line as before. But because it doesn't give me a specific what's what, but it does say there's something that needs to be changed. I'm going to go with yes, self-love. This for fire, because this is the first card is the Princess of Swords, and the Princess of Swords is the inner child, and she doesn't take no for an answer. If you don't listen, it keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. But even you yourself know that there's something that needs to shift and change within this energy. So, because I got the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is okay. Yeah, life's been good. He's a businessman in this case. Life's been good, but it's time to shift ways of dealing with it. And there's nothing more scary than allowing yourself to love who you are. Why? I don't know why. I think it's because we've been trained over and over again. Fat ego, you love yourself, you're supposed to love other people first, etc., etc. It's only in the last 10 years that this comment of self-love has come into being, and if you're older than 10, you will have this subconscious self-ridicule that no, we're not allowed to do that. And of course, the Princess of Swords would indicate it is a subconscious event that's happening. To move, we do have a tremendous amount of support, and that's the Stara, or the goddess, which is the star. So it is something that is in the superconscious mentality right now, and it's something that is needed. And I'm going to go, since the goddess keeps coming up, and it's feminine, that this self-love is a feminine part of the balance between the masculine and feminine energy. And we look around us right now, and there are a lot of people who do not love themselves, and it comes out in trying to protect things that are actually irrelevant to society, which is unfortunate. But at this point, that's how it is. Once people start to love themselves, they quickly move out of that energy of overprotection because then you are the master of your soul, and when you're the master of yourself, you don't need to overprotect, because you just don't care what other people think. What other people think is none of my business of me, and that's the way it is. It does take a lot of courage to move out of what is a norm at the moment, the Two of Swords. But with you can move out of what is a norm into what is what you truly want. Then you can then you again, this is staying in balance. It takes a lot of courage to move out of it. You don't have to know how you get there, but you do know where you want to arrive. And so there is a lot of energy. Some of it, again, this, I think we can take this one as a balance rather than a patience card, because it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen on the 17th. It may happen on the 17th for some of us, but for the majority of us, it's going to take a bit of time to get there. But there is a lot of quiet support for you that you don't necessarily know. So again, if you put the effort into what you're doing, you will get some form of benefit. This card, the Nine of Pentacles, is not about stopping and reaping the rewards. This is reaping the rewards, but it's only a stopover. It's not an ending place. But it does indicate, because it is a Pentacles card with lots of money in it, that abundance will start to move easier once you start to love yourself. And this is true. So the last card is, of course, is love. And you can't have real love unless you love who you are, yourself. And once you love who you are, then you will attract the opposite sex. And then once you love each other and it's a true love, then you move higher up in the spiritual energy. That's the end of the reading, but I pulled the Nine of Cups card for fire, and that's kind of cool. I like to get at least once for every card. So what you do is you pay attention. It's a cloud nine, being happy. And allow yourself to be happy, because that's the fastest way to reach any form of health or in abundance or whatever. But it's also the wish card, so make a wish for yourself, right? Enjoy. Namaste. Namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye.